I hope you guys were all able to make some money and capitalize on the inside track horse racing at the Diamond Casino and Resort in Grand Theft Auto Online, because Rockstar have gone about making some hidden changes that now make that a whole lot more difficult. So since the update has come out, I have stated, and many others have stated too, that the inside track horse racing at the Diamond Casino and Resort was by far and away the best way to make money. And I've even personally covered in videos the ways that it is one of the best out of all the new gambling modes, that it's relatively quick in terms of going from betting to getting your outcome, the fact that you could also re-roll the odds to get a more favorable outcome, and there were some pretty unique glitches associated with this that allowed you to basically bet a minimum amount of money, yet still achieve a maximum outcome if the horse you were betting on ended up winning. Well, it looks like Rockstar have changed some significant parts of the horse racing, and it doesn't just include glitches. So earlier today, Rockstar insider Tez Funds 2 put out this tweet. He said, "Background update. The inside track betting glitch should be patched." So again, in case you guys were wondering what this glitch was, basically you would bet the minimum amount of money on a horse, and as you were betting, you would hit up on the D-pad, and then you would continue to increase your bet. So you would only pay like $100 or $200, but if your horse won, you could end up walking away with thousands of dollars. So you almost had no risk, but your reward was insane. Now, the interesting thing with that tweet is he said it should be patched. I'm sure there might be some ways to get around this, but at least when I tried this earlier today, I wasn't having a ton of success. I tried on PlayStation 4, and I also tried on PC with an Xbox controller. So I'm not sure if it's easier to do on certain systems versus others, but it looks like Rockstar has now finally patched the best way to make money in the Diamond Casino and Resort. Now, I have seen reports of a workaround regarding this, but apparently it only is for the PlayStation 4 because you need to use your touchpad in order to move the cursor. But number one, it looks like that is incredibly difficult. And number two, that means it's only available for, 33% of players. So I don't really think that's all that practical. So for the most part, I would say that it looks like this method, at least of betting the minimum, winning the maximum with the horse racing, has been officially patched. Now, that's not the only thing they have done. Remember a few days ago over the weekend, we started talking about how Rockstar was actually banning people from the inside track horse racing if they started re-rolling the odds too much or too quickly. Like, you were supposed to get an hour ban, but we all know that that didn't happen. At least for me, all I had to do was go play one game of the slot machines and I could go back into the inside track horse racing. But regardless, what Rockstar was trying to do was they were trying to stop people from re-rolling the odds every single time so that they could just get the horse races that they wanted. Well, apparently Rockstar have taken things even further. They have introduced a new random generator that is more complex and more random than the old generator. So the old generator had a possibility that one of the numbers may show up more often than usual. This new random generator was designed to eliminate this possibility. So I'm not sure if this applies to only the inside track horse racing or if this also applies to all the other game modes as well, like blackjack and roulette and slot machines and three-card poker. But either way, now just suspect that it will be slightly harder than normal to make money at the Diamond Casino and Resort. And even though Rockstar are doing their best to patch the inside track horse racing with background updates and stuff like that, there's only so much they can do without introducing a new downloadable DLC into the game. And I have suspected that whenever the next update is going to be, whether Rockstar push out an emergency patch or whether they do wait till, let's say, something like the December update, that there will be significant changes to the way the horse racing is operated. So even though they are making some changes right now, still continue to take advantage of it to the best of your abilities, because who knows, there might be a point in time in the future where we all laugh at the inside track horse racing as, one of the worst ways to make money because Rockstar have nerfed it so much. So just keep that in mind, that even though some glitches have been patched, it is still pretty lucrative if you are able to manage to get the right horses and know what you're doing as far as betting on the correct ones. So now that we've talked about the big change that Rockstar have made with the inside track horse racing, let's discuss a few other things that they seem to have made as well that might not be so well known. The first, and this is something that I figured out recently, you actually can't spin the lucky wheel if you are drunk or have had a few drinks at the bar. Interesting, but you can play the slot machines. I'm not too sure why Rockstar said, okay, if you're drunk, you can't spin the lucky wheel, but you can, sit down and use the slot machines. That seems a little bit weird. I'm not sure what their logic was supposed to be there. I'm really not too sure how many of you guys are going to be using this or are even interested in this, but apparently there is a new spawn for the Stretch Limousine. Now, I know a lot of you guys can either just call one of these in or get one from the casino, but it's actually right across the street from the Chinese theater and like the Star Walk. It sort of spawns in this alley right here. Again, I know this isn't a huge change, but if you were ever looking for a new spawn location or just a spawn location in general for the Stretch Limousine, we'll just know that one spawns right there. If you're wondering why you think you're hearing new music when you enter the casino and when you're in your penthouse, well, that's because you're hearing a slightly different version of the current music added in the game. So the Diamond Casino and Resort update didn't add any new music, but what it did add is sort of a jazzier version of some of the current songs we have in game. And that's why when you enter the casino, it might sound like the music is different. And if you turn on the radio inside your penthouse, it might sound like it's different too. Rockstar basically just gave it like a little bit of a different tone. I don't know if they were trying to make things sound more luxurious, but that's sort of the vibe that they were going for there. And the final thing that I have noticed has changed so far, if you were to go to the original strip club, the Vanilla Unicorn, the bartender now has dialogue. So with the after hours update, the bartenders will sort of talk to you as you order more things like drinks and shots and stuff like that. And if you start to consume more, they'll say like, I can't serve you anymore. This is your last one. Well, it looks like Rockstar has also applied those same lines of dialogue to the original bartender, the one that can be found in the Vanilla Unicorn strip club. Again, just a tiny little detail right there, but I did find that to be pretty cool, and another quality of life change that Rockstar has seemingly made in the Diamond Casino and Resort update. Now, last but not least, since I am making this video on Wednesday, August 7th, two quick reminders. Number one, this is the final day of the current event week that is going on in Grand Theft Auto Online. So if you're interested in any of the bonuses, discounts, sales, like for example, there's double money in RP on the casino missions going on right now, or if there's a vehicle on sale. It's also the last day to get the Grati Turismo from the Lucky Wheel. A new vehicle is going to be replaced tomorrow. It's also the final day to get some of the casino store editions, like the artwork and the clothing and the accessories. So just keep that in mind that everything will be changed tomorrow on Thursday, August 8th. It is also the final day in which you can unlock the Diamond Program rewards. Those are going to start arriving tomorrow as well. So the Diamond Program rewards are like the extra vehicle liveries and wall art and t-shirts and accessories that you can acquire by achieving the certain statuses in the Diamond Casino and Resort: silver status, gold, platinum, and diamond. Today is the final day in which you can unlock stuff like this. So if you've been slacking on some of the things, like you haven't been doing Miss Agatha Baker's missions, or maybe you haven't completed all the casino quests as the host, well, you're going to need to do them probably by the end of the day, at least before the tunables update, so that you can get all of those free items tomorrow. Or Rockstar said that they could arrive between August 8th and the 13th. And speaking of tomorrow, which again is Thursday, August 8th, it's going to be a new event week, which we will likely see a brand new vehicle introduced, probably some more new items at the casino store, a brand new vehicle on the Lucky Wheel podium, and a whole lot more. And I will, of course, cover all the new content and details when that does arrive and when Rockstar updates their newswire. I just wanted to give you these friendly reminders, so in case you had forgotten about them, well, remember, you've only got a couple of hours, depending on when you're watching this video, to figure out, oh, what do I got to do before the next event week switches over. But anyways, that's all the information that I've got for you guys in this video today. I know the main thing we talked about was the fact that the inside track horse racing seems to have finally been patched. I'd love to know your thoughts, opinions, and more on that in the comments down below. So let us know what you think about that down there. If you did go on to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would of course be awesome. And remember to subscribe if you guys are new or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA 5 casino news, info, videos, and more. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.